Hi everyone. I'm going to show you some practices you can try to bring some mobility to the hip. I use a lot of these in my warm-ups for my longer videos if you watch those. So feel free to check those out if you want to do a longer practice, but I'm just doing a short video to give more explanation of some poses you can try to begin to mobilize and open up the hips. So one is starting in tabletop, so shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. And from here, if I'm starting with the right foot, I'm gonna bring the right foot over to the left, and I can look to the left here. Another option is to come back. You'll feel more of a stretch down the left hip here as I rock back and forth. So you can hold, you can bring the foot further back, and then you would just do it on the other side. So the left foot would come out to the right. I could just look to the right. I could move the foot further back. I could sit back, finding more of a stretch here. So that's another option. There's a hip mobility sort of rocking series that I sometimes do. So same thing, starting in tabletop, you would bring your foot just forward and back. So it's just gentle rocking rather than holding. So I'm just demonstrating with the left side, but of course you would do both. And then from here, I can bring the foot out to my left, and the toes can come up or down, and then just rocking back and forth from here, you're gonna feel a stretch in the hip. So this is more sort of flossing, gentle opening rather than holding a static position or a static hold. You can bring the foot up here, and then you're just gonna bring it forward as if you're coming into a lunge, like a lizard lunge, but same thing, you would just rock here. So just finding gentle movement in the hip. Then I would bring the foot back and then wrap around the other leg and then sit back, and then foot comes back, knee wraps around the other and you sit back, and you just do a series of these. So that's another option. If you're looking for more supine options and you want to start those before tabletop, like I do in a lot of my flows or other practices here, you could start by laying on your back and just cycling the leg if you wanted to do just more gentle mobility. So you would do one side and then the other. You can externally rotate the hip either with a strap or just bringing the knee in and out. So internally rotating the hip, bringing it in, externally rotating, bringing it out. You could also extend the left leg as you do this, planting the left heel. So that's another option. You can bring both feet up, making circles. So just as if you're painting the ceiling with the toes, and then you would just move in opposite directions. That's another option for you if you wanted to start lying on your back. Then always you could do a supine twist, grabbing the right knee to start bringing it over to the left, extending the right arm out, and then looking to the right, and then doing the other side. Another hip stretch, you kind of need to do it without a mat because the mat can be sticky. But coming into a plank pose, I'm going to bring my right foot out and then slide it. So this is a little more intense. I would bring the right foot to the middle, then slide it out, and you'll feel the stretch down the front of the hip here. So starting sort of in a plank, if I start with my right foot, bringing the right foot between kind of where your belly button is, and then sliding it to the left. So those are some mobility and stretching options for your hips. Again, I have them incorporated in a lot of the flows here on my YouTube channel, and then I show them really quickly in a lot of my shorts. So stay tuned for more practices, and I'll see you soon. Bye.